pertama ditetapkan, section kedua akan ambil section pertama sebagai patokan. Dan ini supaya menetapkan atau memperpanjangkan section yang kedua itu. Jadi section kedua ke arah section pertama sebagai patokan.
Yeah. What I love about the haircut is that it's so versatile. What I love about the haircut is that it's very versatile.
So apa yang Roberto suka haircut ini karena sangat-sangat versatile, sangat fleksibel, ya, bisa diubah sesuai wajah klien atau tekstur klien. Satu tips di pemotongan ini adalah memastikan
is to make sure that when you're working it, always try to keep the comb pushing against your finger to maintain the tension and control. That way you're going to come up together and you're going to remove the comb and you'll have the shape as you want it.
So, salah satu yang penting adalah pastikan jari teman-teman itu pada saat ambil rambut itu tension apa ya?
Yeah.
Untuk tegaknya dipastikan ditarik, rambut itu tetap kokoh ya. Nah, terus kita baru keluarkan sisirnya, baru kita potong.
Now, again, in a salon environment,
di dalam suasana salon,
if your client has really thick hair,
kalau klien Anda mempunyai rambut yang sangat tebal,
I would always recommend to take sections vertical.
Disarankan ambil section yang secara vertikal.
That way you will remove more weight and length.
Dengan ini teman-teman akan bisa meringankan rambut klien itu.
Has anyone got any questions?
Ada pertanyaan?
Questions are good.
Ada pertanyaan?
Love questions.
Kita suka pertanyaan.
It's been 7 years since I was last in Bandung.
So sudah 7 tahun lalu sejak kunjungan Roberto ke Bandung.
I can see some familiar faces in the crowd and some new ones.
Roberto bisa lihat ada yang dia suka kenal, ada yang wajah baru buat Roberto.
It's always a pleasure to come back to Indonesia and especially Bandung, one of my favorite cities.
Dia sangat senang bisa kembali ke Bandung. Ya, Bandung adalah salah satu kota favorit dia.
Yeah.
Just working with horizontal sections, diagonal sections, just so that the light color and the dark color don't mix.
Saya sedang melakukan secara diagonal di area yang sebelah ini. Formula 6.1 and the method. So, saya lagi aplikasi yang formula sekarang tadi 6.11 dan method itu. Di dry off dulu 70-80% kering sebelum dia pakai brush untuk meluruskannya. Ya.
Yeah. I'm going to just bring my wrist higher.
Dia akan ambil tangannya, sikunya naikin dikit.
And as I work, I'm going to slide my fingers all the way to the end. I'm just going to leave that little bit out.
Dia akan mulai laser potongan dan mengeluarkan jarinya secara perlahan.
I can see how this hair is falling and sitting now.
Teman-teman bisa lihat secara halus hasil rambutnya itu.
Let me go again. Come in. Just going to take a little bit more.
Dan rasakan dia mau memperpendekkan sedikit lagi.
With that. Now, when you look at this, you've got this undercut that's going to sit underneath, and then the rest of it will fall over the top. So if I kind of wanted to tuck some hair behind the ears, I've still got some detail that's going to fall on the face.
Jadi nanti ini supaya patokan rambut yang tadi belakang semua ke arah depan potongnya. Jadi dia teman-teman akan rasa rambut ini ada sedikit rambut, walaupun klien nanti masukin rambutnya ke telinga, tetap ada sedikit rambut akan jatuh di wajahnya.
I'm just going to spin you around this way because it's quite difficult for me to do otherwise without you seeing. Okay, so here, again, I'm here, bringing it up. And as you can see, my guide just going to come in. I'm sliding my fingers out.
Jadi sebagai patungan tadi section pertama, dia semua ambil over direct ke
created that shape in through the front, and I've maintained an area of length at the bottom. So that's
So
kind of,
dengan pemotongan ini teman-teman bisa lihat akan menghasilkan layer yang di depan sini, tetapi menetapkan kepanjangan yang diinginkan di depan.
and then I'll work from inside, and I'm going to move my hand and work it around to the side.
So dia mau pastikan kepanjangan dia mau, jadi dia akan menekan sedikit, ya, razornya dari jari dalam dan akan sliding ke bagian ujungnya.
Now I'm going to do exactly the same thing on the opposite side. So I'm going to come from over the top, inside, and I'm moving my hand as I'm razoring, and that will just allow me to create a little bit more softness and it falls off the base.
Ya, jadi di bagian yang kirinya juga dia razornya di dalam jari, pelan-pelan untuk merazorkan ujungnya supaya menghasilkan ujung rambut itu bertekstur lebih halus.
So again, we're going to be combing everything now to our stationary bite. You can see my guideline, and again, I'm
Dengan
working
patokan yang tadi dan secara paralel, ulangi step yang sebelumnya.
to this side. Come over the top. And I'm moving.
Di sebelah kiri dengan ulangi step yang tadi.
So it's important here that you're using the razor internally when you're going over the top and working horizontal.
Pastikan razornya bekerja di dalam bagian dalam, bukan dari secara horizontal.
You can see how we've got this fringe sitting at the moment.
Teman-teman bisa lihat hasil poninya. Ambil patokan yang pertama dipotong tadi, section kedua ke section yang pertama.
Obviously, you can see I've changed my tool to a pair of scissors instead of a razor. But like I said, if you wanted to do the entire haircut with a razor, you're going to get a lot more of a softer texture to the hair.
So di bagian atas belakang itu pakai gunting, tapi kalau teman-teman pakai razor atau ingin menghasilkan hasil lebih lembut, boleh lanjut dengan razor.
Russian. Okay, there you go.
Ya, selesai.
Excellent. Thank you.
Direct untuk menghasilkan segitiga yang poni itu.
We isolated the underneath. We kept out the underneath.
Kita keluarkan yang di bagian bawah.
We combed everything forward at 92 over direct, and we worked with a slide cutting technique.
Sisihkan semua ke arah depan dan gunakan teknik sliding.
Yeah. And then we did that on both sides,
Lakukan di dua-dua kiri kanan.
connecting it to the longest part of the fringe.
connect di bagian pon yang paling panjang tadi.
And then from there we worked through the back, working with diagonal forward sections, combing the hair outwards at 90, and then remember our elbow. The control of our elbow and our comb is going to help you in mastering this haircut.
Setelah itu dari depan kita langsung ke section belakang. Pastikan 90 derajat dan ingat siku itu harus bergerak ke atas.
Yeah.
Siku kiri Anda bergerak ke atas.
From there, remember, from the center point, we took a diagonal back. So we took our last section in the back with a vertical section into the front, and then we continued working with that shape. Okay?
Nah, setelah itu ambil garis diagonal di belakang dan vertikal di depan, dan patokannya di yang tadi di diagonal itu potong sekali lagi.
Yeah, so the idea is to really focus on creating the balance with your shape. The more you do it, the more even that triangle shape will be.
Ya, jadi pada saat teman-teman sisir ke arah atas, pastikan ada bentuk V-nya. Jadi makin banyak praktek, makin dapat seimbang
It's
segitiga
important
itu.
that if we're working with a wider triangle, it's balanced. Doesn't matter where we're going. Last thing you want to do is have one like that and another one like that. Yeah?
Yeah.
We want to make sure we have balance.
Harus pastikan segitiga kalian makin lebar, itu makin seimbang. Maksudnya dapat seimbangnya. Jadi kalau ada pendek, satu panjang, satu pendek, itu tidak seimbang.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to blow dry this nice and smooth. You go and have your break, get some more energy, and then I'm going to take you through the last haircut, which is the wolf haircut.
Ya, jadi kita break dulu. Roberto tetap akan blow dry. Kembali lagi lihat cara dia styling sama penjelasan blow dry. Kita akan lanjut ke potongan kedua, itu wolf cut.
Yeah, okay?
Okay, let's go.
Down. You've got to make sure when we do this, yeah, that we've got the hair saturated. If you do it with dry hair, it's going to be very hard for you to use the slide cutting technique.
Pastikan kalau memakai teknik rambut dalam kondisi lembab. Agak susah potong teknik ini kalau rambut dalam kondisi kering.
Let's see, I'm moving. So I'm only really working here, like you can see. It drops down. It's got this length, but we've maintained that. So we're really working here. Okay. Everyone wants to do, if you're right-handed, do the right side. If you're left-handed, do the opposite side.
Jadi siapa yang kidal boleh ke kiri dulu. Jadi saya pakai kanan, saya kanan.
Yeah. So do that first, and then we're going to do the next part.
Kita
And you're going to reduce some weight underneath.
akan mengurangi beberapa atau meringankan rambut.
So I'm going to come out, and I literally just want to make sure I keep the elevation, and I'm just working.
Pastikan pemakaman biar lebih lancar.
Okay, so I'm leaving.
Kita menghasilkan
I'm going to go again. Straight down. Straight down. Leave this corner out.
sisakan yang samping.
I'm going to over direct the hair
Direct
into the middle.
ke arah tengah.
See my guide? I'm just working very lightly with the razor, and then I'll leave the bottom part out.
Dengan potongan tali, lalu direct kembalikan ke bagian tengah sebagai patok.
So I'm just going to take my last section here on an angle. So this area here will stay a little bit longer. Now what? Yeah.
Dengan section terakhir,
Yeah. Now what I also want to do is expose more of the colour that Sarah's put in.
Apa yang kita mau lakukan adalah coba menonjolkan warna yang diterangi tadi.
Yeah, so it just creates a little bit more softness in here.
Dengan dia hasilnya lebih lembut.
So if you've got a client that's got thick hair, it's a great way of removing the weight.
Jadi kalau ada yang lain yang ini terasa berat dan ingin meringankan dari yang ini.
When you're working with this razor, be really light with it. Now, if you're doing it with the scissors, then with the scissors you can take your vertical and you can come up that way,
Kalau bekerja dengan pakai gunting,
or you can slide it up with the
atau
scissors.
boleh pakai teknik sliding.
So I'm making sure that I'm always combing this side.
Selalu pastikan sisir dari
See my shoulder piece here, and we just razor that off. Okay. Again, last section on the diagonal, so I maintain some of that weight.
dengan tengah section terakhir dan yang bentuknya diagonal. Sisakan yang terakhir jangan disambung.
Bringing that over into the middle,
Bawa ke arah tengah.
and then I'll just leave a little bit of that length of line because I'm going to take the length up a bit anyway. Yeah.
Akan disisakan terakhir yang tidak di.
Drop that down. Now, once you've done that, you can come back. I'm going to take you through that last section. Yeah. Now, I've got a lot of hair, but I don't think you will have as much to cut.
Manikinya Roberto kebetulan banyak rambut.
And then this is coming back. All right. Let's see that.
And then through the top, we actually worked with the square layers.
Jadi di atas kita melakukan square layer untuk layer kotak.
Starting from the front and working backwards.
Mulai dari depan ke belakang.
Each section forwards so that it sits on the face.
So dari belakang ke depan, jadi supaya di bagian depan itu membingkai wajahnya klien.
From there, we went into the back and we subdivided the back into two parts.
Jadi kita sekarang ke area tahap kedua di area belakang. Kita start, kita bikin section lagi secara belahan horizontal.
So where suitability is important, making sure that when we work with the undercut, it's necessary.
Jadi untuk mencocokkan setiap klien itu sangat-sangat penting supaya undercutnya menghasilkan undercut itu sesuai dengan bentuk kepala klien.
Yeah, so underneath we worked with vertical sections, working at 90 total direct from a shoulder to long. So we went shorter internally, longer externally.
Jadi di bagian di bawah occipital section di bawah occipital area secara 90 derajat kita potong. Jadi bagian atasnya lebih pendek dari bagian bawahnya.
Yeah, and then afterwards through the back we've taken vertical sections up and over directed the hair and continued with the square layer.
Dan bagian atasnya kita sama dengan vertical parting, ambil lurus sampai ke atas dan potong layer kotak.
Yeah. So that was hope you all enjoyed yourselves this afternoon.
Dia
I hope you had fun this afternoon.
dia semoga teman-teman juga enjoy bersama dia.
Yeah. Terima kasih. What we're doing now is we're going to be handing out the certificates, and we'll be calling out your name one by one, and we'll be coming up to collect your certificate, and we will take a photo.
Ya. So teman ini sekarang certification kita akan foto bersama Roberto, tapi saya pakai nama baru datang ke depan boleh? Jadi fotografer kita sudah bersiap di sana, ya. This photograph, what type of face shoots the most suitable for this haircut?